UFFCO Studios in Oklahoma City. This is a Hudiburg Fantasy Football Update with Mike Baldwin. I'm Jenny Carlson. All right, Mike, some people out there may not have done their fantasy football drafts just yet. They're looking at who they could take in those early rounds. There may be some Okies they should draft.
There's more Okies than there's ever been, Jenny. And I mean, it's one of those things, they're not just guys that you fill your roster with or, oh yeah, that's a hometown bias. Adrian Peterson is the #1 pick in almost every draft in America this year. I mean, he came off of that surgery, had the monster 2,000-yard season. Everybody's ranking says Adrian Peterson #1 overall. So if you can get him, hopefully you got the #1 pick or you probably won't get him. The other guy that's borderline first-round pick is Des Bryant. We all know Des is off the field problems. We all know that he's got issues as far as just personality goes. But when it comes to catching a football, he has been up and down. Well, guess what? The last 8 games last season, he was up. But the last 8 weeks, he was the best wide receiver in the NFL, even better than Megatron. The other 2 guys are probably 3rd and 4th round picks. One of them you know is DeMarco Murray. What's the knock on him? Hurt all the time.
Right.
If DeMarco can stay healthy, he's probably worth a 3rd or 4th round pick and may exceed that if he does stay healthy. If he doesn't, he doesn't match up to that. So a lot of it's on health. Wes Welker, have you heard about this guy, Judy?
May have heard a little bit about him, yeah.
He's pretty good. Well, he had this guy named Tom Brady throwing to him.
I've heard of him too, yeah.
He now has a guy named Peyton Manning throwing to him, 2 Hall of Famers. The Broncos have a ton of wide receivers. A lot of people are arguing how high to take Wes just because you got Thomas, you've got Decker, you've got tight ends, you've got running backs. Will he have to share the wealth? Well, he had to share the wealth a little bit in Patriot land. So I expect a big year from Wes. I think it's a reach if you take him above the 4th round. A lot of people might. I say 4th, 5th round's good value for him if you can get him there.
You know, you talk about Des, DeMarco, and Wes all sort of having something about them that you might be worried about.
Right.
Which of those 3 guys would worry you most if you were drafting?
Probably DeMarco because the injuries, followed closely by Wes because of all the weapons. But, I mean, DeMarco's just got to stay healthy. When he's on the field, he's pretty good, but he hadn't done it. And even at OU, he runs hard. He gives you everything he's got. And when he plays well. But until he plays 16 games, which he hasn't done yet, that would worry me a little bit.
All right, thanks, Mike. Sure, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahomans.